Hey guys, so today we're going to do some shaker tags, some 3x3, well I guess they're not really tags, they're note cards, but I'm going to be using them for tags. So, come along and we'll see how we can do this. So I figured I would just kind of do it live, live, because I haven't been doing those a lot lately. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of those sleeves, like a sleeve protector that you would generally use for maybe well, some people use it for scrapbooking. I did a scrapbook that used an 8.5 by 11 sleeve protectors. I just like to use these for shakers. If I can get it lined up right here. And I'm just doing a 3x3 square here. Because my note cards are going to be 3x3. Alright, so mainly we're just cutting right now. They're just so slippery. I know a lot of people like to use acetate, but these are pretty stinking cheap, so why use anything too expensive when you can get cheap stuff, sometimes even for free. Daniel, my husband, he used to work for a school supply company, and if there were any defective or like open materials, they would throw them in the dumpster, and he would grab them for me occasionally. So I got a whole bunch of binders and tape, stuff like that a long time ago. It was probably about 3 years ago, but now he doesn't work there anymore, so I'm out of luck. But I still, use what I can. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and cut some squares up. I'm going to use this coloring page that I colored up, I think it was last week. And first I'm going to just take off all the white bits, because I don't want that to be a focal point. So might as well just take them off. Alrighty. And I'm going to go ahead and cut a 3x3. And I really like how this one turned out. I just love the snow and the poinsettias together. It's just such a great combination. Alright. Three. And, oops. Three. And of course you're going to need to go ahead and cut your 3x3 bases. So you're going to need to cut a piece of paper at 6 and then 3. And then score at 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out strips of 3s. Actually, I guess I can do it this way. Because I'm going to actually punch some snowflakes And then that's going to be our frame around the shaker. This paper is really soft. It's kind of weird. Alright, so those are done. Lots of cutting today. So we have our card base. We have our front panel. Now we need, oh, and we have our shaker frame. Oh, it looks like one of them got, a smaller piece got in there. Alright, then I'm going to do I'm going to take this strip here and move my ring. It always likes to fold over. Alright, so this is 2.5. So I think that'll be fine. And then we're going to do maybe I think I want it to be 1.5, or let's see. My to and from is going to be on a panel that is 1.5 by 2.5. So I'm going to do 2.5 by 2, or no, by 1 3/4. So that way it's got a nice little outline around it. But not too much of an outline. I think one more should do it. Alrighty. So now, I think we have all of our cutting down. Just watch I say that, and then I'm totally forgetting something. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and actually punch my holes here. So I'm making them into a ticket. So I'm just going to take my 1-hole punch. Or I guess you could use any kind of multiple punch. You just have to use one of the punchers though. Now I'm actually using this Hobby Lobby cardstock because I really want to get it gone. And I've found that it likes to get stuck in my puncher. So I have to like continuously keep, you know, unclogging it. I don't know, I don't like this paper anymore after I found the Staples paper and the Michaels paper. Ugh. And it doesn't, like if I try to die cut it, it doesn't work right. So, oops, that one went a little awry. Alright, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the blue. Ouch. Oh, I get that white out of there. Let's see here. There we go. I don't know, it just likes to stick on me. Let's try that again. It might just be because it's an old hole punch, but it normally didn't do this. There we go. Until I started punching out that paper, the white one. It just doesn't like it for some reason. Ah! I think it might be easier just to take some scissors to it now. I think I need to go ahead and get some foil and pop it through there. Just to maybe sharpen it a bit. It's probably what happened. The white really dulled it. Sadly. Come on. There we go. I think I'm just going to do 3. So I think that's all the card bases that I have made up. Good enough. I mean, they're just going to go on presents, so doesn't need to be too fancy. Alright, now we've got those done. Let's go ahead and punch out our snowflakes. Oops. Grab a card base. That's it. Alright, so I'm just going to use this EK punch. Hopefully I can line it up pretty well here. Hopefully that's centered enough. And it's okay if it goes off a little bit. I'm not going to be that picky. I'm just going to live with it, you know. Some things in life, you just gotta let go. There we go. Last one punched. Boom. Plus we have that snowflake now for an extra design for the inside. Nifty. I think so. Alright. So now what we're going to do is take our little snowflakes here that we punched out, take some, excuse me, gosh, of course, when I start filming, you know, the best time. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use some of this because I'm not quite loving my other adhesive right now. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and just put some glue right around here. Yes, I'm using the top of my glue bottle because the nozzle actually got plugged and it won't come out, so I figured I'd just use the nozzle. Sometimes I use a toothpick, but I found that the nozzle is very handy, and it's its own little tool. And this is just some art glitter glue, and I love it because it dries really quick. There we go. Oh, too much. Ah! Why am I getting all coffee now? I had all day to be coffee. I need to get a wipey here. But that is crafting, right? It's not crafting unless you get a little messy. There. I'm going to go ahead and get my frame here, or my acetate. I'm just using the sleeve protector. And smooth it down on there. Alright, and then let that give it a dry and move on to the next one. I also use cotton balls a lot. That works really well too. Oh shoot. I have to get some more glue here soon. I'm almost out. I have been using my tape runner a lot lately, but sometimes the tape runner doesn't do the job I need it to do, so this is my backup. And then my backup is the Elmer's the Craft Bond. Alright. Get this one on. And try and get it straight, you know. Looks very wintry. Alright, that one's done. And then the next one. I used this stuff on the last tags I did too. Just because it's so tacky, it can be used for just about any medium. So the cotton ball stuck really well to it. Alright. Yay! You can even use the pocket letter ones, the trading card sleeves. They won't be 3x3, it would end up being a little smaller than that because they come in, I think it's 2.5 by 3.5. So your square, or you wouldn't have a square, you'd have a rectangle instead. But if you didn't want your shaker to go all around, then that wouldn't really matter. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and let those dry a bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and put down these with some ATG. They're so pretty. I just love how that turned out. Those colors are so great together. And this is going to be, you know, fairly feminine or fairly manly too, so I won't feel too bad about putting it on a guy's gift. Yeah, the poinsettias are kind of girly, but come on. Are they really going to complain? No. As long as you got them a good gift, right? Alright. I mean, even those are just cute alone by themselves. Alrighty. Now we need to put some foam tape down. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put some ATG around as well. Just so I know that the foam tape is going to be really secure. I'm going to cut my foam tape in half. Come on. It likes to get stuck on the top, so I need to keep my blade let's try that. I'm going to put it right on the edge. That one kind of went off a little bit. That's okay. I just went ahead and took it off. Get the other one. And I'm going to do a layer of 2. Like so. Let's see here. Try and measure it by eyeballing it. Just so I don't have to measure it by too much. Oh! And I'm going to put the shaker just a little bit smaller, just a little bit in, just so I know for sure it's going to overlap here. Oh, forgot to take the little tape off. The backing. Figures. When you're in the mode, you know, you just want to do it. Alright. That'll do. the backer off. Remember that time. Maybe. Let's do this one first, I guess. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. This backer just does not want to come off. There we go. Got it. That one kind of doesn't come in all the way. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and fill it with my shaker bits. So I've got some glitters. And sequins. Not going to fill it too far because it's kind of a small shaker. But I still want it to be, you know, filled. So I'm just kind of using a very blue and silvery mix. Oops. Falling all over the place. And I think I might add a touch of red. Oh no. Yeah, I think I will. Maybe some sequins that have some red in them. And a little bit of green. Just for, you know, just for kicks. Alright, let's see. Which one's the most dry? That one looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put some more ATG down. Actually, I'm going to do it on here. Oops. You can see kind of some of the foam tape, but I don't think I'm going to worry too much about it. Oops, looks like I put it on a little too to the, well, it's going to have to do because it's on. Make sure all the shaker bits are staying in where they need to be. Looks good. Woo. And then up close you can see all the glare. Some of the coloring page back there. Yay! Alright, so now for the inside, we're going to do some stamping. Come on. So I've got a to and from, because, you know, it is going to be a tag for a gift. I'm just going to ink that up. Put that right on in there. Take my gun. Put that on there. And I'm going to use the little snowflake here as a backer. So just put some glue on there. Put my tag on there. Some tape gun. Might need to move that over a bit. Smidgen. Come on. There we go. And then I think I'm going to add some sequins. Or maybe some snowflake. Ooh. Just get a few snowflakes here. Get a few drops of maybe 3 right in the corner here. This is where I need the tweezers. All these little bits. Takes so much concentration to get them down on there. And then they end up doing whatever they want. There we go. There. And there, actually I think I'm going to add some sequins here too. Actual sequins. Do I want to do... I think I want to do some silver and blue. Maybe 2 here. 1 up here. They're so tiny. Aha. Oops. Of course, I got it, but it flipped upside down. Ah. It stuck to my finger. There. Come on. Okay. Alright. Try a different one there. There we go. Need to put a little bit more glue down there, since it's on my finger now. There we go. Alright. And there we have a 3x3 shaker card tag. And I can't stop shaking it. There it is. I like how the snowflake is like center with the snowflake. That turned out pretty cool. And there's the inside. Very sparkly. Well, I hope you guys like this. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't, because we've got some fun stuff. And I hope you guys are having a crazy day. Not too crazy, good crazy, not bad crazy. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a good Happy New Year. See you guys later. Bye.